In a remote part of a dense forest, a young girl lived with her grandmother. The grandmother was very old and frail, unable to walk properly but full of love and wisdom. The girl adored her grandmother and took great care of her every day. Despite their hardships, the girl was always cheerful and determined to help her grandmother in every way possible. To support herself and her grandmother, the girl learned to bake bread. She baked fresh, delicious bread every morning and sold it to the nearby villagers. Her bread was famous throughout the village for its amazing taste and aroma. People eagerly bought her bread because it was not only tasty but made with pure love and care. One day, while walking through the forest on her way home, the girl suddenly met a magical fairy. The fairy had a gentle smile and kind eyes. She said, "You have a pure heart and a kind soul. Because of your goodness, I want to give you this magical basket." The fairy handed her a beautiful woven basket glowing with soft light. The fairy explained, "This basket is enchanted. Whatever you ask for, the basket will provide, but beware. Do not let greed take over your heart. If you become greedy and ask for too much, the magic will end." The girl, filled with wonder and gratitude, carefully took the basket home. As soon as she reached home, the girl placed the basket on the table and opened it. To her amazement, fresh loaves of bread started appearing inside the basket, more than she could ever bake herself. The bread looked even more delicious than before, and the smell filled the whole house with warmth and comfort. The girl decided to use the magical bread to help the poor people of her village. Every day, she took baskets full of bread to the less fortunate families, giving it away freely so no one would go hungry. Her kindness spread like wildfire, and everyone began to admire and love her even more. Soon, with the help of the magical basket, the girl was able to open her own bakery in the village. The bakery quickly became popular because of the irresistible bread she sold. Villagers came from far and wide to taste her bread, and many praised her generosity for helping those in need without asking for anything in return. One afternoon, the fairy reappeared before the girl. She smiled warmly and said, "Your honesty and kindness have made me very proud. You never gave in to greed and used the magic to help others. For this, I will reward you once again." With a wave of her hand, the fairy transformed the girl's bakery into a magnificent place. The bakery was now a beautiful building with a lovely view overlooking the village. It was decorated with flowers and bright colors, making it a welcoming place for everyone. The girl and her grandmother were now living happily and comfortably. Their lives had changed, but the girl never forgot her humble beginnings. She continued to run the bakery with love and care, always looking after the villagers and sharing her blessings with those in need. The story of the girl and her magical basket became a legend in the village. People remembered how her pure heart and good deeds brought joy and hope to everyone. It showed that true happiness comes from kindness and generosity, not greed or selfishness.